Hey guys, VTech Blueberry Hill. So here we are working on the stairway. I pre-cut the holes for the stairway a few weeks back, and now it's time to put the C-channel supports in place, trim all this stuff up, and install the final supports. Here I am actually trimming out a little bigger hole. I need to get to the existing frame supports for the container so I can trim them nice and true and straight. And I'll be installing a 6" by 2" C-channel that runs the whole length of the stairway. Overall, the structure is pretty straightforward. The ceiling, once I cut the support right in front of the ladder, the ceiling is going to drop a little bit, so I'm going to have a 2x6 holding that up against the C-channels. And as you would know it, you know, when you're welding all day, I ran out of wire. I'm using my MIG to do all this welding. It's just a lot easier to do vertical welds. Anyway, I ran out of wire that day, so I still haven't, even to this day, it's September 30th, I believe, I haven't finished welding the stairway. I've been working on the living room floor, etc., and you'll see that in the video coming up. Anyway, just a little cutting, a little trimming, and then you'll see me welding in the supports. So here's where I'm going to cut out the rest of the support. The ceiling's going to sag here in a second, and then I'm going to cut out the last remaining C-channel. It's on the floor of the container. Everything kind of, it didn't really sag, but it's, you know, everything kind of moves because there's no cross structure anymore. So you'll see me, I don't know if you'll see me put in the 2x6 to hold this up, but that's what I ended up doing, just so it doesn't flop around. And then when I put the C-channel in, I use clamps to make sure everything's nice and true. And it went in. I was very surprised. Angie and I cut the C-channel and put it in, and we didn't have to trim nothing. That was awesome. So here you're going to see me doing the true cut where the new C-channel is going to be welded to. These are all the cross pieces on the floor of the container. And I use a cutoff wheel to make everything nice and smooth. It's my dog in the background. So the important part here was to basically make everything nice and smooth and straight. So you see the stride marks on the C-channels. And once we put the new 6" C-channel in place, we butted against these cuts, and everything lined up really nice. So I was very happy about that. In a couple of seconds you'll see me cutting the main support, which isn't cut yet, in the floor, and then we move on to put in more structure at the other side of the container. So now it's time to cut the last remaining support across the stairway here, since we're adding our own. And the floor didn't really sag after this because there's not really anything that's weighing it down. So as I cut this, cut the other side, out it went, and then basically we started doing this, adding structure back in on the back side of the container behind me there, and you'll see that in a few minutes. Now a little bbit of cleanup, basically making everything nice and true. You can see me using our big 4 horsepower DeWalt 6" grinder, 7" grinder. That thing eats metal. It's awesome. Takes very little time to actually do any kind of finish work with it. There you go. And it's just heavy, so you have to be mindful of that. And anyway, it does a nice quick job. We have 40 grit discs on there. About a pack of those, of course. Anyway, on and on. So now I'm adding the structure back in. So I used an existing piece of C-channel I cut off from the other part of the container. I didn't show you how I fit it in there, but it's got little odd angles. There's a metal floor section in all these containers that has different structure. Doesn't have the C-channels. It has that floor like you see on the left. So a little different application and stuff. But here I'm just cleaning up, and now I'm going to start welding this sucker in there and make it nice and strong. So that big giant chunk there runs across basically the whole entire container. And here you see me doing the finish weld of that. Yeah, so here I am doing the last bit of welding on that cross piece. With respect to cameras and stuff, the GoPro works extremely well unless there's like bright light behind you, just like every photography. So the picture's not quite as good quality as it should be, but in any case, you know, when the contrast is more steady, no bright areas, it seems to work pretty good. But here I am welding in. Now you see that big C channel. I didn't show you, I didn't videotape how we put it in there, but Angie and I basically stuffed it up there and just hammered it in place, and it fit the first time, which was amazing. That usually never happens that way. So now it's all a matter of just making sure that the existing floor is nice and level with the new C channel. That's a pretty heavy piece. That ended up being, it's like almost 12 feet, almost 13 feet long. And here I am just welding up the solid welding each end, and now I'm using the clamp to make sure all the C channels on the floor are nice and level. They were off by a smidge, no big deal. Just snap them in there and weld the heck out of it, and everything was good. And since there's a whole bunch of them, it's just rinse and repeat. So here we go, and I'll probably be showing you guys the final weld much later. It's going to be probably 2 weeks from when I'm making this video. It's September 30th when I'm making the video. I was quite busy the last couple of weeks doing stuff, so didn't get a chance to do these videos. But in any case, you'll see me. You'll see the floor in the living room coming up next, and other things. And I appreciate you guys watching. Later. Bye bye.